Hey, That Girl Baddies. So I'm back with another That Girl series, okay? And today I want to talk about, what to do if your man has wandering eyes. Okay, so first off, yes, he's a man, okay, but that don't matter. Because at the end of the day, you want your man to respect you. So we're not gonna justify this action by saying, "Oh, he's just a man. Like he has to look." No, ma'am. That's disrespectful. Because let you be looking at the fine man passing by. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have a problem with that. So it's like, why are you gonna let that slide? That's the thing. Like, we have to do away with, you know what I'm saying, treating a man how we want to be treated. I'm telling you, that don't work. Yes, that's the golden rule, okay? But we're talking about human beings here. We're talking about people, okay? And so I'm just telling you from experience, because I used to say that same shit. I'm telling you, like, I've been with my man for a decade and then some. Okay, like I can remember telling his mom, like, because we've really been through the ringer, and I can remember telling his mom, I just treat him how I want to be treated. And that lady laughed in my face. When I tell you, that lady is a G. Like, I love her to death. She gonna always keep it 100. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just life, and we were taught, not right, and we weren't really even taught at all. So if you were never taught how to treat a man, or how a man thinks, you're not gonna know. And this is what I'm here for, because I've already done all that. I've already done the research. I've already asked these men their opinion. I've listened, and I've tried it myself. Okay, so this is how I know. So it's like, yes, you want to be treated, you treat people the way you want to be treated, but no. Because when you're dealing with the man, you have to seek to understand first and then be understood. Okay, so what that means is that you have to understand from a man's point of view, why does he feel like he should be acting in this behavior? You have to ask him, you have to say, okay, well, why do you feel like that's okay? And you have to listen to the answer and not debate it. Because it's like everybody has their own mind. Everybody has their own way of thinking. It's just like figuring out, why does he think like that? Like, was that how somebody taught him? Was that how his mom thought and he just went with it too? Or did he see that on TV? Like, it's so many different stuff, y'all. So that's what I'm saying. You have to learn to understand where your man is coming from. And then once you understand that, then you can say, hey, okay, so yeah, I see why you do this. I see why you act like this. I understand now. But I wasn't really raised like that. Like, I do it this way. Okay, and really it's all in the way you say stuff. You can't be talking at him. Oh, you really do that? Like, oh my gosh, I can't. You is a down bad. Like, no. Like, it's okay to think that, like, but keep that to yourself, because you can really hurt a man's feelings. He not gonna show you, right? Because men were taught not to cry. Men were taught from a young age not to show emotion. So it's like, you're not gonna know if he feel like that or not, because he was taught to hide those true feelings. Okay, so remember that, ladies. All right, everybody has feelings, so it's like, you have to remember that. Okay, so once you discover that, ladies, then you can move accordingly. Okay, you can move accordingly. So at the end of the day, if your man has wandering eyes, it's disrespectful and it needs to stop. You have to say, hey, what's up? Why are you looking at her? You know what I'm saying? And then you have to make it clear, like, hey, I don't appreciate when you're looking at other women when you're with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not out here looking at other men. And then you have to make him feel good in that moment. You have to say, I'm not out here looking at other men because you're you're all I want, you're all I need. And it's like, if you don't feel that same way about me, then okay, we can do what we need to do. But it's like, you have to let him know that that type of behavior is not okay with you. If you see him looking at another woman and you just get mad and he don't even know why, then he's going to keep doing it, because you're not even telling him why you're upset with him. That's the thing, ladies. Communicating what's okay with you and what's not. So, a man with wandering eyes, and really it's not even a man, it's a boy, okay? You have two types of men out here. It's a grown boy and a grown man. So it's like, that's going to be, I'm going to talk about that at another date, at a later date. But that's how you know you with a little boy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have to tell the little boy, hey, if you're going to be with me, I don't appreciate that. And I don't rock with that. So I feel some type of way about that. And I'm not going to be able to treat you how I want to treat you, because I don't like that. That's really it. So understand that, ladies. Okay, and it's funny because I saw this same exact topic on the Sprinkle Lady video. And what she's saying is nonsense. It's wrong. It's incorrect. And really what I don't understand is why women ask and take advice from other single women. Like, it's really like the blind leading the blind. If you want to understand how to deal with the man, it's like you have to ask somebody who deals with the man. You don't want to ask somebody who don't even deal with the man how to deal with the man. That don't make sense. So, hey, get this game, ladies. I'm putting you on. This is what I do. This is what God created me to do, y'all. So I'm not going anywhere. Okay? So I have a website, and it's all things love on there. On my website, I've created different guides for you. Okay? I have a guide on how to instantly up your value in a man's eyes and in your own eyes. Right? I also have an ebook on there, how to set boundaries. Okay? We have to understand that we need to recognize the things that don't sit well with us. And then we have to know how to communicate that to our man. So I have it on my website. How to Set Boundaries ebook. I also have another one. Unlock Love, 4 Communication Secrets. Okay, that's really all about how you should go about communicating to your man. How to talk to your man. Right? Because that really makes a difference. If somebody comes at you and is talking at you, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like, you're not going to like that. So it's like that man not going to like that either. So it's a way to talk to somebody, ladies. And that's why you need to get my ebook, for Unlock Love, 4 Communication Secrets. Okay. I have some free stuff on there too. Get my free stuff. All right. I'm going to post my link in the description, ladies. Lock in with me. That girl. We are becoming that girl. Okay. So let's go. Lock in. I'm out. Till next time.